What is going on, everybody? Making a new video for everybody today, and I'm kind of lost on what to be posting these days for my channel. That's the reason why I'm not really posting a lot, and if I do post, it's really random content, because I'm so stuck on what to actually post. It's actually unreal, because there's so many topics I suppose you could cover, but most of the time it's getting around to actually doing it, which is sometimes the bloody hard part. Like there's a couple of things that I want to do which just simply don't have the motivation to do. I mean, obviously I want to do what I do on every single motorbike that I have. Hello, mate. On every single motorbike that I do is always the first, the initial review of the bike, of what it is, how it handles, etc., price wise, insurance and all that. But I just can't get the motivation. I don't know if it's just motivation wise to actually make the video or to render the video out, because it takes a long old process for me now to get these videos rendered, or if it's just the fact of getting all the information together, because I don't know if anybody actually knows, I don't know everything about the bike. So before I do a review, I always read upon them and get brief sets of information on them, to obviously to have significant information to back myself up, to make sure that I'm actually saying certain things correct and not making up crap. But these days it's just so time worthy to actually get all the information needed and things like that. I never get around to doing it, and when I have the time I always think of something else to do which overlaps that, and then I don't actually do it. So that's kind of annoying, because I do want to get the first review done, but at the same time it's just I can't be bothered. It really is. It's more the fact I just want to get on the bike and ride as opposed to making videos. I like having the GoPro on. It always records 24/7, so there's no excuse for me not to be able to talk. It's just basically bone idleness, and I just can't be arsed half the time to just speak. I just want to chill out and ride, and obviously I don't want to upload content with no voice, because I don't know what the reaction would be towards that. And it's also, lengths of the videos as well. It's always a bit of a pain in the butt to it's always a bit of a pain in the butt to keep, well, I forgot what I said, to be honest. It's always hard to keep videos short. That's what I was meant to say, and somehow I forgot what I was talking about. I just like to keep a video nice and short. I see most people get like 5 to 8 minute videos out, and when I try doing that, don't pull out, idiot. Whenever I try that, they do get shorter than what they normally are, which is 10-11 minutes, which is fair enough, but sometimes I want them shorter, because I haven't really gone into detail of it yet, but my main PC, which is my gaming PC, which is top-notch PC, well, it's not really top-notch anymore, it's about 4 years old now, but it's still got the latest i7 in it, GTX 580, the limited edition version, which you can't buy anymore, and the graphics card's actually, one of the fans in it is broken, so it can't cool itself down anymore properly, which means that I can only render 10-minute videos, otherwise it gets to 100 Celsius and it gets too hot and shuts down. So it kind of makes it a bit of an issue for me, so I can't really make long content videos anymore, which is kind of irritating, because I like making long content, and the PC I know can handle it. It's just the fact that the fans are so dead in it now that it just can't do it. So I do need to upgrade, but obviously I don't know if anybody else is like it. I'm not the type of person that would try and find a card that's exactly the same or lower, purely because I know I can't get my exact card anymore, because it's it's obsolete now because of what it is. I always tend to go for an upgrade instead, but instead of upgrading by one, I'm upgrading by the latest, so I'll be buying one of the GTX 980s, which for anybody that doesn't know is around £350 UK. I don't know, it's probably about $500 US, and at the moment I'd much rather spend my money on other things, which I'm focusing mainly on my security of my bike at the moment, because, sorry if I keep sniffing, I got a cold. mainly because so many bikes around my area going missing. I would not like my bikes going missing personally, so I focus more on security than I do personal things. So at the moment, you know, I've secured the living crap out of my bike and made it a lot more secure with where I put it, and you know, locked the living crap out of it, and you know, basically stuff like that. I'd much rather spend my money on other things rather than things on my PC. And the other thing is, mainly I don't want to spend a lot of money on stuff on my PC when I don't really use it anymore. The only time I use it is for rendering. I mean, it's a lot better to have my PC because, like I say, if I render a 10-minute video, it takes around 31 minutes, it's about half an hour to render. And if I render a 10-minute video on my laptop, it probably takes around 2.5 hours, so there's a 2-hour gap of nothing. I suppose I could ride at the same time, but it kind of makes it pretty difficult, and it's a little bit annoying when you want to do stuff like that. But so like I say, you know, I don't really want to spend the money when I mainly ride 24/7. You know, I daily commute 5 days a week, and then weekends I'm normally out with friends, which I always record, but as they're not moto vloggers or they don't have cameras on their helmets or anything like that, it kind of makes it a bit awkward for me to be able to vlog, because the way they ride, well, the way he rides is more have to focus on the road, if anything, than making a vlog. I suppose I could cut little bits here and there, but half the time it's the blurring of plates and the blurring of the speedo and things like that, which I don't really want to upload, because, you know, as anybody that doesn't already know, I've only had my license for around 4 weeks, well, about a month now, and I'm in no position to wanting to lose it. You know, I aim to keep my license as opposed to lose it, so I tend to not upload stupid videos, as I know these days coppers can catch you. They'll just track your IP from you know, YouTube. So it's kind of a stupid thing to do, because you know they're going to catch you, and it's just the point of waiting in time. Hence the reason why if I ever overtake, I always skip it as opposed to showing it. I would love to show it, you know, because being a speed demon's awesome and everything, but you know, it's really just not worth uploading it to YouTube to lose your license. It's really pointless. So I aim to, like I say, keep my license, and I've just got a cough, so I'm going to edit that part out. So you'll see little jumps like that, you know, where I've just coughed. So, you know, it's little silly things like that which kind of make having my gaming PC a lot more easier to use, mainly because, you know, I've got Razer keyboard, Razer mouse, and everything's a lot more smoother on it. It doesn't lag. So I always tend to do that. So, but you know, I just really wanted to give a general update, and I've got a week off, so hopefully I'm going to be able to make some content which is going to last a while. I hope so. Like I say, it's the motivation that's the part of getting it, and I don't like making videos like literally one after another, because I could finish this one right here and then you'll see the next one and you'll see that they're starting in exactly the same place, and you'll be like, well, you know, just reusing all the time, and I don't like doing that. I like to change places, and hence the reason why I've started doing my intro in different places now. It's not really an intro, it's just starting at a different place, but still, you know what I mean. But I just wanted to throw that out there. Hopefully it's going to be a short video and you guys will understand. But like I say, more content will be on the way, so stay tuned. We are nearly hitting 500 subscribers now, which is absolutely awesome, and a lot of people don't want me to swear no more, so I'm trying to cut that out as well. So that's that, guys. I'll see you all later on, and stay happy and ride safe, everybody. Catch you later.